Okay, so first we're going to go over the manual lymph drainage, Haley. You'll have the patient in supine, preferably bra off, although our guest patient today doesn't have that. You want to be able to get out to all the areas. You start by just brushing your fingers against her clavicle, going outward. Then you're going to stimulate the lymph nodes just above the clavicle and just some nice, easy circles in that clavicular space. Then we're going to stimulate the lymph nodes in her neck. So I'm going to rest my fingers against, and I'm going to go down and up, down and up. And I'm just getting the skin to move, but I'm not pressing hard. This is going to be the arm. The right arm is our affected arm for our patient today. You next want to stimulate the lymph nodes on the healthy side for the patient. And so for Erica today, it's going to be on her left side. So I'm going to go into her axilla, and I'm going to be going down and up, about 5 times. It's down and up this way, which is why you need the bra off, because when the bra's in the way, it makes it tougher. Okay, then you need to work across the chest from affected to unaffected side so that you can stimulate the fluid, because remember, the chest wall is also affected from here and across. That also drains through the axillary lymph nodes on the right side. So I want to stimulate first up here, and again, I'm always moving towards the unaffected lymph nodes. I want to move the fluid in that direction. So I go about 5 times there. My fingers are underneath her clavicle, and then I go on the side, same thing, 5 times, and I'm not going to do all 5 today, just so we're going to save some time. So I do 5, 5, and then I'm going to take my hand and go across this way. And again. You can also stimulate the lymph nodes in the groin on the right side, because again, it's her right side affected. I'm not going to do that today, just we're going to do kind of a shortened version. So neck, axillary lymph nodes on the unaffected side, the chest wall, and then we're going to move into the arm. You want to start proximally and work your way distally. And the same stroke I'm going to show you is just going to be the same one you'll use throughout, and it's going across and up, across and up. So you can kind of start at the shoulder and then work your way down, but you always want to be moving the fluid up towards the head. If she's got a lot of pocketing of fluid kind of in this area, I get down in here and do the same thing, down and up, kind of working the whole arm. We have lymph nodes in the crook of this elbow, so you want to make sure and stimulate those. And going down and up. It's just a very light massage. It's not deep at all. Those lymph nodes sit just 1/8 of an inch below the skin, so if you go much deeper than that, you're actually collapsing the lymph vessels, and you want to promote them to perk up. I'm doing it very fast for you, a shortened version. So again, neck, chest wall, or axillary on the unaffected side, chest wall, start at the arm, proximally at the shoulder, work your way down. The way the lymph fluid flows in the hand, it flows up this way and then up into the axillary. So it comes up and around here and then up and through. So when you're massaging, if the hand is involved and you're having to massage the hand, you want to encourage the flow up through this way and then through. Again, the same techniques. You can also massage in the individual fingers if that ends up being a problem area. So you have to just wait and see with that patient what they need. When you're finished, when you started here and you worked your way down, you do one more time work up through, you work one more time across the chest wall, one more time here, and then you're done. So that's just they say once is good, twice is nice. So you can just work 2 times through that way and then you're done. I always have them end with doing some abdominal breathing. And there's a technique for pressing in that area as well. I'm not going to have you go through that, but just practice some diaphragmatic breathing so the stomach should kind of rise with an inhalation, there it is, and then it falls with exhalation. And about 5 times. And I won't have Erica do all 5 today because we're just doing a demo. There's 3. And that diaphragmatic breathing, there's a larger lymph vessel that perforates the diaphragm, and so that's why we encourage the diaphragmatic breathing. So, okay, we can stop.